Welcome to another episode of People of Penang Podcast, where we talk to real people of Penang.
And today, this is part of the series, a special series for World Religion Day in collaboration with HARMONICO. And today we have a very special guest and a very fit guest here. Actually, Mr. Harjit Singh.
Yeah. So could you tell us more about yourself? Because when you came in, the first comment that came out of my mouth is like, you look like an action star. So why do you look like an action star, my friend?
Okay, to start off, my name is Harjit Singh. I'm about 64 years old. Well, I look fit because I'm an athlete. So I play hockey. I do dragon boats. I do marathons. I go to the gym. So physical wise, and I'm also a physical instructor.
So physical as in like you train and I think if I wanted to improve my behavior.
I try to get physical now. 1 hour, I train police, I train the departments, factory, I've trained many groups.
Oh, wow.
So it's a one-off training. Huh? Like the police, presently I trained them for 4 months. So, well, I'm a physical instructor. Then hockey, I played in the World Cup. Already played 3 World Cups. Of course, in the veterans group. This year, the best achievement was in Tokyo. We managed to get 3rd place.
Wow.
The other medals and gave us some appreciation and all that. So this year we're doing World Cup. We are doing in Belgium. We're going to Belgium. So even my brother is also a sportsman. In fact, my whole family are sportswomen and sportsmen. We are 14 in my family. 8 sisters and 6 brothers. And we all sportsmen.
Was there a specific reason why that was the case? I mean, I had to react when you said 64 because I'm just like, oh my God, for me, I'm like 40 and I look nothing like you. but was there a specific reason why every one of your siblings was into athletics? Was there a spark or?
No, actually, it was natural. No? Everybody wants to they want to go into sports. So it wasn't that I see you are the sportsman, I join in. No. Everybody liked it. We were running and all that. We became fit and all that. So we get into the specific sports. So that's how I am. So I've been a sportsman since school days now. Even when I was standard 5, I was already playing hockey. Then Form 1, I was already playing hockey for the state, for the under 18, number Form 1. So that good. So I went into hockey. Then I went into marathon. Then I got into dragon boat. I started working with the City Council of Penang. So I got into dragon boat and I was the coach there. I managed to get international dragon boat coach. I trained there, and then we have gone all over Asia. Every country we've been. So I'm also a paddler, coach and a paddler.
Wow, he's a multidisciplinary athlete.
I have a first paddler. That's the most important paddler.
Got it.
And I'm the oldest there.
I'm sorry, you're still doing this. As in, like, this is not
You're talking to persons going to the workout still.
I know that's what's boggling my mind. I mean, most people's like, oh, back in the day, he's like, no, he's an athlete now at 60. Or see, you could still keep on going at it. Even at
the important thing is you love the sports. You have to have that passion. If you don't have, then you will give up in certain time. So, like me, my brothers and sisters, they have all got passion. Even it rains, you still go for jogging. I don't care if it's raining. When you get so sad and it's so heavy and you can't go. So it's a passion. So when you have the passion, you can go very well.
So what about when you're competing against other people who may be significantly younger? Because there's this, I'm going to say myth, because I'm looking at you right now and how active you are. The myth of most athletes at their peak is like 35 or allegedly, but that's being disproven, especially nowadays and stuff. But you're living proof of it. Have you ever?
Well, in fact, I'm not to the stage of giving up. No? I'm still looking forward to do more because I'm still okay. In fact, well, my heart says if you are good, you need to help others. So that is part of my intention. I want to help others. So I do a lot of charity as well. So I feed poor. I give them groceries. Even now I'm doing it every month. We send groceries all over. and I work with the national group. He's Sikh inside. They call them Sikh inside. So they work with northern area. They ask me to take charge. So we give groceries to the poor, and I feed poor. There are some sponsors who also look. They don't. They trust me when they don't ask for accounts. But that was my first thing. If you trust me, you give. You don't trust, don't give. Don't ask for accounts. I'm a one-man show, but I got a lot of helpers. So, of course, I don't cheat. I'm very trustworthy. I'm scared of God. Okay. In fact, during COVID, I was arrested 3 times because going out to feed the poor. But I was...
We could forgive you for that one. That's a very good.
It's me actually. They released me. They said, we know you're doing good, but it is a rule that you cannot go. But I still go. I don't care, I kill the people, they need food. So every day I feed over 100 homeless. Every day for the whole duration of COVID. And I was giving clothes, I was doing all the stuff. I spent almost 600,000. That was from donations. I even didn't realize, but I was noting down because I was worried the context might come after me. That's because the money bring into my bank. So I was noting down, I was taking pictures in case they come after me, I can show them proof that being. So I do all that. So I'm very caring actually. I cannot see people suffering. So that's why I do sports. Even in my sports, I help people, I train them. I give free massage to the old. Free massage. I organize these programs. There are a lot of things I do.
Oh, no. Maybe you can share a little bit with our listeners. People always talk about you're a Sikh devotional practitioner. What's the word you would use?
In Punjabi, we said Sevadar. So Sevadar. Sikhs, we do selfless service. So Sevadar means you serve. I see. Without expecting anything. Without payment.
Oh, it's actually built into.
You're still with Sikhism. In Sikhism, doing seva is one of the main. And that's why you see when Sikh, anywhere there's any disaster, Sikhs go there to go and feed people. The global Sikhs, they go in. Thailand recently they had these floods. Our Sikhs were there. These are United Sikhs. We went there to feed them and help them. So that is our main intention, our main principle of Sikhism.
Sikhism is in English, but what do Sikhs call their own faith or religion?
We call Sikhs. We are Sikh.
Sikhi.
The word Sikh came from the word Sanskrit, means Sishya. Sishya means a student or disciple, a learner.
Oh, wow.
So he started from our first guru. We have got 10 gurus. Guru Nanak is our first guru. So he is the one who said that. But he was born in a Hindu family. His Hindu family have got a lot of rituals, superstition out there. Our Sikh guru says, our Guru Nanak says that there shouldn't be any superstition. There shouldn't be any rituals. Has to be something that you see, that is happening, there is a truth. So no tying of trades. It will not take you anywhere, the trade. If your heart is bad, you are bad. You can do all prayers you want, but if you are evil, the prayer doesn't help you.
Oh, that is amazing.
I mean, it's so true. That's why I'm like that. Now I mix with everybody. I see to the drinkers. I don't drink, but I see they're my friends. Hoping that my positive wise mind.
We definitely have a positive life for sure.
So will heat them. There are people who say, why mix with this drinker? They're all liars, they gossip. Why mix with them? I say, why must I not mix? They're also human, they're also children of God. Okay? So if I mix with them, I share my whatever good with them. Yes, you don't take their negative vibes. They say you might get influenced. I say, no, if I'm strong, I will not get influenced. No way. But slowly, I try to convince them, bringing is bad. No? So I did that way. I mix with everybody. Chinese, Indian. I don't care who you are. I mix it. That's how I work.
I think that's definitely how it should be, because I love your statement where saying that if you're not easily swayed. Most people are worried about that. It's like, oh, if he mixed with this crowd, it's like, no, if you don't want it, if you wanted it in the first place, then that's the problem. That's something you gotta look inside yourself.
He has a physical core strength and spiritual core strength.
That's what I mean. It's like, everything about it. Like, it's just so much positivity and
Sikhism also teaches us, they said you be pious, be holy, yes, but you must also go to other line. Be a fit guy, be a sportsman, learn this. You have to go to all lines. You don't just go for prayers. If you go to prayers, if you do a lot of prayers, you only mix it up. The people who are holy, who does a lot of prayer. Or what about those who are unfortunate? You don't mix with them, then who's going to help them? They're going to go, they going to keep on going the wrong path. Who's going to help them? So indirectly, I mix with them. I feel I also help them indirectly. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a great guy, I can help you all. No. Mixing with them is something that some of them, they take you as a model. So this guy is terror.
and I believe you because the moment you walked in, I'm already thinking like after the podcast, I have to go to the gym. I gotta live. But
Guys, I see what you need a team in all the world religions too. The prophets, the leader of the religion goes down to the world. I think it's a universal. I agree. How can you help people if you're not there?
yeah. It feels very elitist when you don't. It's like, oh, I'm a person of faith, because like, well, you and your gilded cage. Yes.
In our religion, it says you have to be with satsangat. Satsangat means a group of people. You don't go lone ranger. You have to be with group. Why? Because if you have got something in your head, that's good. If you're in a group and he's got some good things and he's got some good things, it makes it bigger. And in the group, if there are some negative things, the good one can overpower the bad one. So you always have to be in groups. Not groups, I mean ethnicity. Group means let's get together, collectivity. Right? That makes it more stronger. So don't be, oh, I'm pious, or I'm good, or I'm strong, I don't mix it. No, you cannot do that. That's not religion. Religion means smile, help people, share with people. Do your prayers. The prayers will help you to control yourself. Prayers controls your ego, your anger. You cannot control the ego with the prayers. Cannot. You have to meditate. Of course, prayers have got many ways. How you meditate, how you control your breathing, how you control your anger. So when you have all that, then you can control ego, anger, and all that. If you don't have all this, the meditation and the prayers, how can you control your ego? Who's going to teach you how to control? You think you can do it on your own? No way. That's why religion helps you to move. Okay, religion will help you to control yourself, do all the good things. Then you're okay. Then you character building. No? Character building is the most important. Doing praise is character building. Religion is being nice to people. No, religion doesn't mean my religion is the biggest religion, your religion is nothing. No, rubbish. All religion says good things. Which religion says bad things? You tell me.
Honestly, with this podcast, I haven't seen any religion that promotes anything other than good, positive, or positive action.
Is the people that divide the people. Some people. Yeah. No, not all. I'm not saying all. God doesn't do that. Yeah, that. We Sikh, we believe one God. Okay? We have got many parts. Of course, Islam has got their part. Hinduism got their part. Chinese, Christianity, their part. So we have got our part. We believe, Sikhism believe that we say Vaheguru. Vaheguru means there's one God. It's not in human form. It's eternal, no? It's one God. But how do we go to that God is our path to lead to it. So we do prayers, we go out always, But you cannot condemn other religion. If you condemn other religion, then you are doing wrong. That is not religion. You cannot condemn people. You think if he's a bad person, well, he's bad because his karma is such. We believe in karma. Oh, he has to go through it. So you help him out. You don't leave him aside. No, that doesn't work that way. Religion is not that. Religion means smile at people, help. That is religion. You don't need to pray. Be a good person. That is already religion. I believe in that. You don't want to be a Sikh to be a religious guy. You don't want to be a Muslim to be a religious guy. You don't have.
What you're saying is that you do it in deeds, right?
Yeah, not a deed.
More in words.
Yes, or in deeds. If you do a lot of meditation, a lot of prayers, but you don't have these good deeds, come out for praying.
Actually, keeps thinking of the social aspects of your faith, right? we heard that you are also the caretaker of the Gurdwara, is it?
No, I'm a Sevada.
Sevada. Okay, please explain what does that mean.
Yeah, I just said Sevada is bring service.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Gurdwara is the place where the Sikhs come there and pray. So they have, normally you come to Gurdwara, we give you food and all that. Everything is free, So you can do donation for the mentor on the Gurdwara and all that. So we come in there to help them serve and all, cooking and all that, cleaning of the Gurdwara. So that is called, we are one of the Sevada. We have got a committee, of course, the Gurdwara, because they need to have a RO registration, the register office. You need to have a president, vice president, all that, to keep your accounts in order.
Oh, the whole Persatu idea.
Oh yeah, Diamond must have that. If not, you cannot run.
What does Gurdwara mean?
Gurdwara, Guru is a Guru.
Yes.
Okay. Dwara is a door. There is a door to the Guru. Dwara means door.
That's very strange. And I understand that the Guru is still around, right? In the form of the book, the Guru Granth Sahib. Yeah, you explain the concept.
Alright. Okay. We have from the first Guru until 10th Guru is a human form. When the 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh, okay, when he passed on his light, you call it the divine light. So he said, next one will not be in human form. It will be in a scripture form, early Bible. So our 5th Guru and the 10th Guru, they wrote the Holy Bible.
They Adi Granth.
Adi Granth and the Guru Granth Sahib, that's a full Granth. Okay. Our 5th Guru, Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji, he sat and asked a writer to write. Okay. Then came to the 10th Guru, he completed the whole Guru Granth Sahib. From the Gurus itself, not from you, from me, no. The Gurus themselves wrote the thing. I mean, the writers are somebody else, by Gurudas and by Mani Singh, These are the two writers, they wrote. So, but our Gurus were saying and they were writing. So, it's direct from the Gurus. It's not you write, I write, no. So, Guru Granth Sahib, he has got 1430 pages. Okay, that's a number of pages. And the Guru Granth Sahib is wherever in the world, he is say. The first page says, I, the Guru Granth Sahib also I. And our Guru Granth Sahib starts on the word one. Ik Onkar. It starts from the sentence Ik Onkar. There is one God.
The first sentence, the first message.
Ik means one. In Punjabi, Ik means one. In numerical, Ik. Onkar is the formless one. So we started off with that. So our teaching is from that. So why didn't he put in human form? You say he don't want people to idolize human. He don't want division. If you put a man there, maybe the female will not like it, There will be divisions. So he said no more, he said. No, it will be in scripture form where nobody has got anything to say. It's eternal. So our Guru Granth Sahib is a living Guru. That's why you see when we move our Guru Granth Sahib, a Guru Granth Sahib cannot be shifted from one place to another without the 5 Sikhs. 5 Sikhs means the 5 who have got all the I will let you know that. Okay, we have to escort like a king. Sprinkle water in trot, and you have the fan on top. So our Guru Granth Sahib is a living Guru. If you tear the Guru's pages, Guru Granth Sahib pages, it's like you are hurting Guru. So it's a big scene for us. Oh wow! So Guru Granth Sahib is our highest form of God, Guru, so that's it. So our Guru Granth Sahib is the living Guru. It's not a book you can just keep it. No, you have to fold it nicely, Then early morning you open it up. There are prayers you do. Then evening you close it back, and then you keep it in the special room. We call it Sachkhand. Sachkhand is a room where our Gurus stay, where they rest. We carry it on top. We cannot carry it this way. We carry it on our head. You walk with the fan and with people escorting to the room, and they leave it. Morning, the priest will take it. You can eat. Our Guru Granth Sahib can be kept in the house as well. But the respect must be real respect. If you cannot do it, don't keep in your house. Go to the Gurdwara after. But we have got the tiny books, from the Guru, parts of Guru Granth Sahib. At that time, you can give an hand up. So you do the prayers from the.
Oh, so it's not like the actual book, so it's more like a copy or a.
The parts are there.
But the Gurdwara is basically treated as a guru, leading guru.
So the parts of that is not guru. It is the words are from there, but it is not a guru. So you can keep it in your house. Our guru has to be in a place where, like a king.
But it's not just something you keep, right? In some occasions, the entirety is read on one sitting. Is that right?
What you mean? The book is 1,400 Quran pages. So it depends. There are prayers, certain pages. You read the whole thing now. So different day, different functions. Like for death, there's some kind of prayer. There's happiness. There's some kind of prayers. So all in the Guru concept. So the pages, we know the pages. So the priest knows for death. Okay, this page.
I was told by some Sikhs that on some occasions it's read from end to end. Is it true?
So we do it every now and then because we have prayer. People do this. We call it a khanda part. A khanda part in his prayers. A khanda means is a 3 days prayers. It's a 3 days prayer. Why 3 day prayer? Because the guys who are going to read, we will have 5 or 6 priests to read. Even I can read. You don't have to be a priest. So I will do for 2 hours. Then the next one will come and continue. No? Before I stop, he takes over. Next 2 hours, another guy comes. So 1,430 periods will be completed without stop.
Do you need any particular training to read it? I mean, what language is it in?
It is in Punjabi. Okay, it is Punjabi. Of course, he must be learned. Okay. So the words are very important. So you have to study. You have to go through the like a school. Even
is it on your own or you organize it?
Gurdwara, the elders, there are people who teach. So they teach you where to put, because our Guru concept has got no comma, and also you must know where you comma the thing and where you stop. So you have to learn before you read the Guru concept. Okay. So that Guru concept can be read by anybody. It doesn't have to be a priest.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So even a female and male, we are equal.
Oh, wow.
For Sikh religion, female, men are equal rights. Female also can be a priest.
It's always been that way.
Yes, it is our religion. That is our religion. So it is equal.
You consider a priest?
No. I'm a sevadar, like us.
Okay. But there's a difference.
Yeah.
But it's really beautiful though, because like the whole idea of men and women being equal, that feels like a very modern concept.
A female can be a priest. Major.
Just for the not sharing knowledge, right? Let's say if you wanted to be a priest, what the next steps to do? What the extra one?
Or if I want to priest, they can just take me as a priest. They know I can, priest needs to know, I need to understand. To understand the Guru concept is not easy, same like Quran. You can understand Quran is not easy. You learn. So if I'm good at it, because when you read some of the passages, then you explain to the congregation, the people who are sitting around, you need to explain because they will not understand. So this sentence says this, and this. So if you do not know how to explain, you cannot be a priest. So if you want to be a priest, you must not read, you must understand, and you must not explain. And also priest does singing, the holy hymn, they sing with the harmonium and the tabla. So if you can sing as well, that's another point. You can do praise, that's another point. You can explain, that point. If you're a good holy man with all the Sikh characteristics, you can be a priest. So you don't have to go for exam and all that. No, you don't have to. They can just tell you, okay, you be the priest. So to be a priest, you have to be knowledge,
Decision, and you also have to be charismatic to be able to.
But a Sikh must have the 5 Ks. K, capital letter K. K. First K is the hair. Case, we call it case. Hair. That's the most important. You have to keep your hair. Then number 2 K is Kanga. Kanga is comb. Comb is to comb your hair. Okay? The meaning, the Kanga here is make sure you keep your hand, keep your hand and keep yourself clean. Not keep your hair, you just let it and smelly and all that. See, I'm tying a turban. If I don't keep my hair clean, it will be smelly. I mean, female will know that. So you Kanga. Third one is Kirpan. Kirpan is a dagger. If you see dagger, I got a dagger. Okay, I'll come back to that.
I was just about to ask, like,
so we said, normally they wear around the waist. I'm around the shoulder to the waist. There's a cloth and the dagger will be hanging here. So in Malaysia, we allow 6 inches. Police will not disappear. You cannot wear longer one. But in India, you can carry any weapon. India is allowed Sikhs are allowed to carry any weapon, long spear, with the bow and arrow. You can see they are like warriors. You see like the picture here. Oh yes, yeah, I noticed that. You can find a lot of people in India like that. They actually dress in one day. Yes. So Punjab, they dress like that. Those who are into Sikhism, yeah, dress like that. The government allows. So it's
the trust over the century.
yes. So they feel our Guru Gobind Singh was a warrior. So he becomes a model. So I want to be like, I wear all this stuff. But of course, our weapons are not for aggression. Our weapons are for self-defense and protecting the weak. I cannot take out my weapon and show you. I cannot do that. It's against our visit.
The reason why a lot of Sikhs join the security forces and all that.
Oh, it's Sikhs. You must understand, Sikhs are they are brave. They're brave. So these forces, security and all that, they can just walk in without any fear. Because it already built them. No? Sikhs are brave, no? I mean, originally Sikhs are brave. They always, I'm a warrior. So you need to keep case, Kanga, second one, Kepan is the beggar, fourth one, Kishara, okay? Kishara is the kind of knickers you wear, where you got a string, some upper used to wear in a string, there's also meaning. Why string? Why you tie? Why don't you wear a rubber shorts? Yeah, why not? Because the string also has got meaning. It is symbol of you tie yourself up. For example, you're married. It is meant for your wife only. So the tying is you tie yourself up for certain that you allowed to. For your friends.
Oh, I see.
So there's meaning there. Then the last one is the bangle. Okay, bangle. So bangle is also got a meaning. People say, why not wear a gold bangle? Why wear iron bangle? Why not steel? Originally, it was an iron bangle. Guru Gobind Singh time, our 10th Guru, there was iron everywhere. You don't find steel, So they've been wearing, so people follow iron. That time, Guru Gobind Singh, we wear iron. Now people are wearing steel shining on, and they don't get this iron gets black. I need to polish it to get it shine. The steel one doesn't get black. So this has got meaning. So the steel and iron is okay. You are allowed to wear steel. It's not wrong, not against religion. But originally it's iron. Okay, but it's not wrong to wear steel one. Must understand that. Why bangle? Okay, this is an eye of the God. It stops you from doing wrong thing. Stealing, you will see, he's watching me.
Oh, it's like a reminder. If your right hand wants to do something bad, you're like, oh, okay.
Left-hander, they wear left-hand side. Okay, the dominance at the okay. So it stops you from doing wrong things. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And it is also a weapon.
How so? Like, is it to block?
Block and all. Okay. It becomes a weapon. Okay. So those are the 5 things you must keep. Okay. Those are 5 things of yourself. And then, of course, I wear turban. Turban is like a shirt to cover my body, to cover my hair. So I wear turban. Turban has got many shapes and many sizes and many kinds, many colors. Doesn't matter as long as you have got a turban. Okay, the young children, they have got a small, they call it konde and all that. They don't tie turban, so there's not time for them to tie. So it's okay, they're with the konde thing. So you need to have these 5 things, and then you need to do 5 prayers a day, like this long. Very simple. Okay, we do prayers in the morning, early morning before the sun rises. 5 prayers a day. Okay, that is compulsory. Okay, then evening there's 1 prayer. That's number 6. And before going to sleep, there's another prayer. So that's all. There are reasons you do all these prayers, and there are all meanings. And so you need the 5 Ks, you need the 5 prayers, and you need to stay away from 5 evil. Okay, what is the 5 evil? Number 1 is lust. Okay, we got 5 evil. Lust, not only lust, talking about the sexuality and all that. Lust comes to money, your lust to greed. Yes, lust where you're dying for that. No. Second one is anger. These are the evils. Third one is greed. Fourth one is attachment. Attachment is good. I love you so much. I love my wife so much. I'm so attached. When she dies, I cannot live without her. So you must not be like that. If she goes, you must let go. Okay, attachment got many meanings. So that's one of the meaning. The last one is ego. These 5 evils you must get rid of. But this will destroy you. So you have to have 5 Ks, 5 time of prayer a day, and then it's 5 evils. Then you are able to be a priest lah. People judge you, they say, he does all that and he's God. If I God don't have a turban, how can I be a priest? Even if I'm learned, I know about the Guru Granth Sahib, I can explain. But this is number one. If you don't keep, I'm sorry if people are listening this, you don't have hair, you are already not following. You can be a very good Sikh, but you're not on his tea. Okay? You understand?
Yes, no, definitely. Yes. Like you say, it's the uniform, it's the expression of.
There are certain acts like teeth cleansing, like ablutions, and and to like also fasting and all that. That is probably a test of your, with your relationship with God. You're not willing to do those things. That's not a very strong relationship.
Our religion is very practical and very simple. We don't believe in fasting and all that. He said, do good things. And you want to fast, yes, every other religions have got fasting. Hinduism have got fasting, Islam has got fasting, they've got their ways. Our Guru says, you don't need to fast. You don't need to fast to understand what is hunger about death. He said, you don't need to do that. Just understand it, practice it. What I meant was the part where all religions have certain things where
You just do it because, it's part of it. It's the test of your character. Yeah.
some also equal Sardar, they're doing it because I have to do it. People are watching, I'm supposed to do it.
But that's the wrong approach, isn't it? Where you're doing it, it's like, oh, I'm praying because people are watching me. I'm dressing this way because people are judging me.
It's just a subtle difference. What I meant was, like if you're supposed to wear, a bangle on your right hand, you don't question it because you're a Sikh. You believe that. You do it because God told you to. That's probably the correct intention. But you do it because, somebody's giving guilty looks. I'm trying to say all religions, there are certain elements. That's why it's called a faith, right? You got to have faith.
No Christian will say yes.
But that should be with God, not with what
You between you and him. It's between you and him. So that's what religion is, no? Of course, our religion is always helping. We are always helping. Our religious features always help without in returns. Must. That is number selfless service. That's number one, top of our list. Selfless service is one. You must. If you don't help, then you are not human being. Because we consider everybody as children of God. Yeah. It is his unlucky, his karma, his such, he's going through, he's doing bad things. His time will come. You are like that. You might change in a day. You might being a holy. Suddenly you become the bad guy, and that bad guy suddenly changes and becomes a good guy. So how do you know what's going to happen next? He's still a child of God. So please respect everybody.
So you leave room for people to change. And
Yes, you must. You must give. Who are you? We are not God. I'm also a human being like you. I don't know what is going to stand for me tomorrow. What am I going to be tomorrow? I don't know. I've got a family. I'll take care of my family. I don't know what's going to happen. So be good. We believe if you do good, you get good.
and also not to deal with absolutes. Like, oh, that person's back, it would almost be bad. Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't ever do that. You must let people like you. You must do that. When you do good, people like you. That's what religion is all about. You must let people like you. If people don't like you, there's something wrong with you. Oh yeah, you must put in the middle. Why this guy hates me so much? Why? Because of your ego, maybe. Because you talk big, or maybe you choose your friends. There's something. So there's something wrong with me. We are not perfect. I've got my weaknesses. Of course, definitely I've got my weaknesses. So I need you to help me out. You to observe me and tell me what's happening. What I'm doing is not right. So that's why I need friends. Yes, a group is important. Because in a group, there will be definitely red, white, blue, black, different type of people. No? So everybody has got different, he has got that specialty. You catch it from him. He's got that specialty. Get it from him. If you're on your own, how are you going to get all these things? No way.
That's a very absolute. Yeah. Maybe we can talk a little bit more about the festivals. 2 years ago, Harmonico in the community invited the people. Is it Waisakti? How you pronounce Saki? But the Saki. Yeah, L-Day 4. It was a very big event. Yeah. Maybe we can share a little bit of the event.
Wasaki is our biggest festival. Okay, that's our top of the list for second. Because Vaisakhi is the day where Sikhs got their identity. Okay, they don't say New Year. People are saying New Year. It's not New Year. People don't understand. Vaisakhi is our birthday of our Sikhs, of our Khalsa. Okay, Khalsa means those pure ones. That was the birthday of our Khalsa. That was the day Guru Gobind Singh. That was 1699. Where Vaisakhi was celebrated, started. That was the day Guru Gobind Singh said. Guru Gobind Singh, his name was Gobind Rai, was not a Singh yet. So on that day, he says, today onwards, we have to have our own identity. This is the day they change. All Sikhs must have Singhs and Kaus. Female Kaus and male Singhs. All. Oh, you're Ranjit Singh, Manjit Singh. So what does the two words mean? Okay, Singh means lion, Kaus means lioness. Okay. Oh, you the Guru Gobind made us, like you guys are all warriors. So it made you. You're all right. You're lions. So Singhs and Kaus. Okay. So he said that, and then that is the day where we said you must do your 5 prayers. You must have these 5 things. Before that, there wasn't. You're a Sikh, but there wasn't an identity yet. So you see, you must keep all these 5. You must do 5 prayers a day. You must stay away from these 5 evil, all this stuff. So we got our identity on that day Vaisakhi.
So it's the birth of the identity.
Yes. So that day he called all the Sikhs together on that day. Then he asked for 5 volunteers who would want to sacrifice their head for Sikhism, for me, for the Guru. Say, can anybody volunteer? So he was made such that there were 5 volunteers from different castes, lowest castes, all different castes in India. So it was in a way that those 5 who volunteered are from different castes, from the lowest to the uppers, and upper one. Volunteered, and they became the 5 beloved Sikhs. In Sikhism, if you want to make a decision, you can call any 5 castes out. Those people who have but these 5, call them, get them to the 5, they can make a decision. Oh wow. Okay, no, today cannot do this, or today do this, they have got the powers. The Guru says, where the files? He said, because somebody questioned Guru, next time we want to see you, how will you be? He said, I will appear wherever the 5 Sikhs are. Wow. We call them Panja Pyare. The 5 beloved. Called the 5 beloved. Okay. But there are also some beloveds who are not really beloved. Well, humans being humans, of course. So we have to be, we made mistakes. You have to apologize and all that. Okay? Beloved means you must be really pure. Must really, you don't make mistakes. Right? You make mistakes, you create, go and apologize and all that. I mean, small, tiny mistake or big mistakes. If you made a big mistake, you have to go to the 5 Sikhs. You as a beloved, go to the beloved, the 5 beloved, and they'll give you a punishment. You say, I've done this, I need to apologize and that. Then they'll give you a punishment. Okay, your punishment is you have to do 100 prayers a day, or you have to be at the Gurdwara cleaning all people's shoes and all that. It's punishment, and then your sin is clear. All the good things, you have to do all the good.
It seems all the punishment is an act of service. Yeah. The whole culture, the whole idea, the whole religion.
You tie you off, they whip you. No, it's not pain. It is service, still service. Wow. So Vaisakhi was on that day, where Vaisakhi is the identity of our Sikh. That is our birthday of the Sikh Khalsa. There is the Vaisakhi.
Is it the faith was the Sikhism originally had a Gurdwara in the fort? Is it? Is that what?
You mean those time?
Yeah, because they were sharing that the first, the first Sikhs came and they were in the fort.
Oh yeah,
the room was a Gurdwara.
Okay. They had a lot of that. Those days they had a lot of forts. There were wars. There were a lot of. We never say they are enemies. We always say they are oppressors. Oppressors means they force you to do things that they want. Our Guru says no. Give freedom to everybody and let them decide. You don't force. You don't force me to be a Sikh. You don't force me to be Islam. You don't force me to be Hindu. Our Gurus don't believe in that. So we fight the oppressors. The oppressors are those days not conquering. It's not conquering land, it's more on legend. Forcing that the Mughals, all that, no? They were doing all this stuff, no? So our gurus were fighting the oppressors. He always says, I don't have enemies. I'm just stopping the oppressors. Yeah, we have won so many wars in India. We have never conquered any lands. Because it's not about conquering. It's not about conquering. See, I don't want anything. Is that so our oppressors to the Mughals that time.
Where was the first Gurdwara ever?
That is our Jalan Beriki. Oh, okay. Then of course, then I think the oldest Gurdwara in Malaysia, if I'm not wrong. And Gurdwara, those days, they had Dharamsala. They don't call it Gurdwara, they call it Dharamsala. Oh, it's a place of worship and all that. So they don't call it. Then later they changed it Gurdwara.
Oh. Are there other major festivals?
Oh, the Vaisakhi is our actually made. Other major festivals are the birthday of our Guru, the death anniversary of our Gurus. We got 10 Gurus, right? And then the day when our Guru Granth Sahib was proclaimed the next king of Sikhism. So that, so that is 1708. That was on the 1708, where our Guru Gobind Singh died that year. He passed on his life to the Guru Granth Sahib. That is 1708. Our Guru Gobind Singh lived only for 41 years. He was murdered.
Wow.
He was stabbed by some Mughals while he was sleeping and all that. He could recover himself, but he just let them do it. I don't know. His history is such an emotional history.
What will the gurus teach about the afterlife in Sikhism?
Well, heaven and hell. That come to heaven and hell. But, okay, Sikhism. Okay, people's belief is all kinds. Actually, heaven and hell is here. This life, human life. Okay, we believe you've got 84,000 lives. If you don't do well now, you will come back. It's not reincarnation. You come back as another life, not human form. You can come back as a tree, as an ant, as an elephant, as a cow, or whatever. So you will come back. We don't do. No, so Guru said, do good, don't have to come back. You absorb into the light, be with the eternal soul and all that. So, where was I?
Oh, about the afterlife.
Afterlife, okay. So, hell and heaven is here. If you do bad, you suffer, that is hell. If you do, you are happy, that is heaven. Who knows there's hell, heaven, afterlife? Have you seen heaven? Have you seen hell? No. It's just, different religion they show that, heaven is going to with all the angels and hell is going through the fire and all that. We have got movies on that. Our Guru says, heaven, hell is here. I've given you a human form. Make good use of it. Stay in the heaven. Stay out of the hell.
It also puts upon humanity a certain set of responsibility. It's more like this earth could be the heaven that you've searched for, or you can make it into the hell that you created.
It seems like it's the Malay saying, nuda kalami, you do bad stuff, you just go pretty bad. Exactly.
But that's what I'm finding beautiful about this whole expression of this faith, where it's practical in a sense where even the punishment itself, it's more of, we're not going to hurt you, but we want you to add more positivity, more goodwill to the earth.
That's right.
And even the whole concept of being a warrior, it's not about going out there to conquer, which I find very beautiful. It's about being able to defend the less fortunate.
You see, Sikhism in the world is controlled by Punjab. Punjab has got, we call it 5 Takht, 5 supreme seats. The Golden Temple is the highest supreme seat. The temple itself, there's another building, we call it that is a seat of our Guru. Akal Takht, we call it. So highest. Because we got 4 more. So whenever they make a decision of our religion, the 5 high priests from these seats, they get together and they make a decision. Okay, tomorrow onward Sikhs don't need to tie turbans. That's it. It is.
Also, they are like the global leadership.
Yeah, it comes from there. Okay. So we have got 5 seats. Okay, in Punjab, India, and of course India. And I don't say Punjab because there are 1 or 2 seats outside Punjab. So these And they are very, when you go there, you see all kinds of things. They're very,
So it says that there's a mechanism within the faith itself that allows it to evolve, to grow. Because you say as long as you have the five, they can make any decision, and people can follow it. So
decisions not concerning Sikhism.
oh wow.
Administration, not the ear interpretation.
Just is not the Sikhism part. Okay, you can decide on other issues. Actually, the Guru has said the five beloved can decide on certain things, but not the
It's more like a community affair.
not the religion itself.
And it's interesting how it's done in a committee. You know, most people will be like, there's one figurehead, you follow him or her. You know, he or she is the chief, he or she is the high priest or priestess, or whatever, whatnot. But this one's more like you have to have a committee. It's like built in. It's like sort of identifying that one man or woman can never know everything or never do fully right. If that makes sense.
So if you want to be one of the beloved, you have to baptize yourself. Okay, when you're born, you're baptized. Okay, when you're born, there is simple baptism. There you're given a name. Okay, a child in a Sikh community, when a child is born, the child is after a month or so, the child is okay. You take it to the Gurdwara, and then the Sikh priest will he will sort of just randomly open the pages, and then he'll read the prayer from the left top part of the page. The first letter that comes will be letter for your name. So it comes out K, your name starts from K now. Okay? So that's how we get names. So you're baptized and then you are given some sweet nectar. They do some prayers and they're putting in mouth. So you're baptized as a Sikh. That's simple baptism, just to give you a name and all that. But if you want to become a beloved, far beloved, you have to go for another baptism. That baptism will be run by five beloved. They do all the prayers, all the matters, they do the prayers. Then they also give you the nectar again, with the sugar and the nectar. Then they'll give you all the rules that you must do this. Can you do it? Before we do the baptism, they will interview them. Can you do this? With this, what it is what you must be, is what you cannot do. Are you okay with it? Okay, we will never say, we will test you, no. You okay? Okay? You are ready to come baptize. And then baptize them, and then they have to wear hairs all the fire. Okay.
Oh, so the parents don't really choose the name.
No. You are given the letter. You choose the name you choose. You find whatever name you want, but starting letter is defined by,
Yes,
but then not everybody does that, but a majority goes to the Gurdwara get letter because you want blessing from the Guru. Okay?
But here's a question though, like from a human perspective, because what you're describing to me feels like as a person of the faith, there's an immense responsibility to do good. And for me, I'm only speaking for myself. Sometimes doing good is quite hard. Maybe you wake up, you just have a bad day or a bad week, and you're just like, I want to destroy the world. But what was your journey like from childhood to adulthood in terms of your spirituality? Was there any journey was there one day you're like, you know what, now I believe 100%?
Oh, it all started out because my father is a very pious man. He's such a good man. We got all this from my father. He's a helper. He helps everybody and he gives everything. Whoever, anybody asks anything, he just gives away. But even a beggar came to the house once. My father, he's got a lot of Muslim friends. He goes to the coffee shop and see that there's Malay guys. A lot of it are Malay guys. Of course, they got Chinese, but the Malays are the main ones. So when he joined this Malay guys, they've got a group, Dondang Sayang group. So my father has got a biola thing, no? So he joined them. He loves it when there's Dondang Sayang in the TV. You couldn't see pretty full TV. Oh wow, loves. He's got that him. A beggar came to the house and he thinks that we were poor. And he gave that thinkers to the pig to take this and go. My father is until that extent. He's such a nice guy and he's never laid a finger on us. No. His mother that does that, not father. Father's never done that. My father is such a loving father and he really scolds us, he'll regret. And he'll fulfill whatever you want. The children you want things, that's all you want. You want things. And we are poor, so he cannot afford. No. He was so hardworking. He even works after his retirement. He worked with. He was an engineer in the ferry, PPC, on airport, in the engine room, engine driver. So when he retired, he worked private company. He does overtime till 3-4 a.m. and he never claims. We didn't know that until one day they found out that it's not nothing about that. No. He says okay. We can't blame you game. Okay. Work until 1 hours of the day and all then. So he's that good, It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So my father is actually, he got all this thing from my father. And he does prayers. He wakes up in the 3 in the morning. We have got Guru Granth Sahib in the house. Okay. We started from that. He does the prayers and then 5 o'clock, he takes a nap and then when he's working, he goes to work. If not, he's taken a nap. Then he wakes up at 9 o'clock. Oh, but prayers and prayers and prayers. So we got it all on the father. That's how we became like that. So that's our father. Father used to keep us at the side. Sikh, come. So I come and sit. Tell a story about gurus and that. So I could remember he does that. So my father died of heart attack. Sorry, he had 3 heart attacks. He was, I think, about 75, I think. And he rides a Norton, he goes to work and he comes back from 4. We can hear the bike is coming.
I was just about to ask, is that why you're a motorcyclist?
I got a try. So the Norton my brother is using, my brother's Norton. So we ride British bike. So we've got a group, all British bikers.
So you definitely have an aura, a brand about you, because I remember walking out of the car before we started the podcast, and then you drove in. There was something. It was just the lack of the only word I can think of is cool. You just look really cool with the
You're the presence. I'm a biker.
Oh wow!
I think you're one of the oldest British bikers in nation. No, it's not. Because we are all 60s. All our groups are all 60s, 65, 67. So we started off. Now there are a lot of many groups now. All the groups know us. They did the Bagan group. So we are slowed down. God, we all married and all that. So we still ride our bikes and we get together.
And did you see any sort of like evolution within your faith, within your community specifically from before and now? Because I when we did this podcast, I did ask this question regularly because I want to know in 2026, was there any differences compared to when you were back in your day?
Of course, everything is evolving.
Especially with technology and everything evolving. Yeah.
Now I can read the Guru Granth Sahib from my phone. I don't need to keep the small books to do my prayers. Everything is that 1,430 pages on the phone. It knows as also it says, and then whatever meaning and all that. In just Google the thing. It comes. You go to GPT.
Oh right. Yeah, you could just. I forgot. You have the AI.
Any question he will give you an answer.
He says I've seen the time on his. We are near the end, but we got one or two questions. So back up to the 6th, right? When you have a question, or facing problems, you go through the priest or you go directly to the guru guys.
Yeah, okay. How direct work? Sit with our guru says we don't need an agent. He says you come directly to me. Of course, if you know about Guru Granth Sahib, then you can go directly to him. You see, when we go to our Gurdwara, it is a standing prayer, a short prayer, talking to the Guru. He talked to the Guru. There's a prayer that you need to read. No, it's about 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes. Then after that, you can talk to him. Guruji, I've blended this problem. I've gone through this. I need your help about that. Okay. After that, then you go to the Guru Granth Sahib. If you can read, you sit. Of course, you have to wash your hands or your legs. You have to be clean. You go to the Guru Granth Sahib. You just open up. It is a cloth covering the Guru Granth Sahib. It's open already. So now you carry up the pages and you just open any page. Then you read from the left top hand corner, first paragraph. That is an answer from Guru to you. You talk to Guruji when you're standing. He gives you an answer by reading the Guru Granth Sahib. So you get a paragraph, you Google the meaning. Oh, then you get an answer from me, what you should do, what. Oh, yes, it works.
Oh, wow.
But it is very deep. The meaning is very deep. So you must understand the thing. Sometimes you don't understand. I asked this, but the answer is something about this. You go to the priest. Priest will tell you. He will kona and all that. He'll come back. This is what he's trying to tell you.
I'm just intrigued because it's almost like you still have that communication. I mean, it's a system in saying it a direct way. That's a direct communication.
Guru said, you don't need an agent. You don't need the middleman. Come straight to me. Come direct to me. But those who don't know to read, don't know much about religion, of course, they need the help of priest. What can I do? Then you need the help. He said, come direct to me. He said, why not you go to this?
A final question. Some people have asked before is the different terms. So, Punjabi's religion is Sikhism. Is it correct? You can say that?
Or you see, in Punjab, Punjabi means those who are staying there, you are called Punjabi. Okay. In Punjab, okay. In Punjab, they are Muslims, the Hindus, so you cannot say Punjabis or Sikhs.
Oh, right. Like in our house, it's not religion or some Punjabis.
Yes. But here, if you say Punjab means Sikhs lah. Because Punjab is our male place, no? When you say Punjabi means he's a Sikh lah. Why we talk about general Punjabi, it doesn't mean Malaysian, like a Malaysian. Malaysian doesn't mean you're Malay. You're Chinese.
Oh my God, yes. Sorry, I just understood what you meant.
Okay, so we're Malaysian, so we're Punjabis. Okay, yes, I'm from Punjab. But doesn't mean Punjabi means he's a Sikh. There's also a Hindu, there's also a Christian. But of course, majority are Sikhs. No?
Can from anybody, any other, let's say from another ethnic race or thing, can you be a Sikh? Is it possible?
Oh, if you're not a Punjabi, could you be? Oh, right. That's a good question.
Of course. Sikhs has never gone out to convert people. No, we have never done that. Because that's our Guru said, freedom to everybody. You decide for yourself. So we don't go out and try to convince you, be a Sikh, you're Hindu, come back Sikh.
It's not fairly possible.
Oh, so there's no barrier entry. It's just you don't. Sikh remote hit
or sanitize.
Sikhism don't do that. Then we defeat the purpose of freedom. Okay, so we don't do that. We cannot do that. You do that. Why are you forcing someone to come into Sikhism where he's not into it and you're forcing? Then it's not from him. It's not from his heart. Any people, of course, if someone comes, I want to be a Sikh, then that's different. Then we baptize him and all that, he becomes a Sikh.
Even if they were born one, they're still given the same option.
Yeah, same option. Sikhism, Sikhs never have restriction. We got no. That's why I say Sikhism is so simple. Do your prayers, decide whatever you can do anything you want. Of course, you can have again. Don't do the 5 evils. Better we do the 5 prayers. No, it's all these things. So it's which religion says bad? Every religion says that. You must remember that. But Sikhism is so simple that we say that religion is being nice to people, helping the poor, helping the needy. That's why I was also involved in tsunami. I was in Aceh. I was there for 2 weeks. First team. We went there, many teams.
First team or somewhere.
They're from under global Sikhs. So first team means seeing bodies. I could see bodies all over. Aceh was like a war zone. So I was in the first team. You have to be a hardcore guy to be there to carry bodies and all that. You're getting limbs and all that, no? I think all rotten, dried up bodies. That was already past 2 weeks. So the bodies are dried up. Loaded some more of the water, but the smell, no? All those things. So if you're that type, cannot see blood, cannot see then you cannot do that. So I can do that. My father trained me. Because we all Sikhism, when you die, we are cremated. We are not buried. Because Guru says, when you're gone, your body is nothing. Your soul moves on.
Oh, is that the symbolic meaning of creation?
Yes. So you say you must not have a Nissan, a cross, whatever, no? Cannot. He's gone. Forget about him. His soul is gone. His soul is up there. Somewhere. His soul is somewhere. But his body is nothing. Why are you going there to pray to the dead? No. You don't do that. You want to do that? Do it in the prayer. In your prayers. Don't remember that the kubur, no? Malaysia kubur. Don't remember that.
Yeah, that's
That's nothing that. Have your prayers. God, please get his soul into the right place. Okay, fine. Do your prayers. So that's why our Sikhism is cremation. No burning. nothing.
And there's also the constant reminder that you are a lion.
Yeah. So I do it. So I train myself doing all that. In the cremation, I do the arranging of the woods. I wash the body. There are few of us who can do it. There are few. So they know, die, got him. There are few of us who can do this easily, no problem. So this our seva. We burn, we cremate, we wash bodies. I all rounder, no? I try to do all rounder. I try to get.
No idea how you do it. But really, like every story that you've told me so far, I'm just like, how is one person able to encompass all of this? You know,
Communitism.
You know, service. I remember our Guru's teaching. He said, don't have the ego. Get involved. Know everything. Learn everything. Learn what you get into everything. You don't choose. Oh, I want this. I don't want this. No. If the food is nice, someone cook for your food. This is nice. You eat. That's not nice. I don't like it. Cannot. That's food for you. Eat it. Don't complain. So you accept. So you accept things. Do it. You do it. So you do better. That's why I'm involved in sports. I'm involved in charity. I'm involved in people gila. People respect you. Yeah, of course.
but you're right when you say that when you join a group, sometimes you are the example that you want the group to follow. So I mean, I think you're doing a pretty good job.
You don't show up, of course. You don't show up. No, you don't. But naturally, it happens. Right?
Yeah, definitely we don't feel the ego part here. Yeah. So, but for the final section, is like we ask people, what is the teachings for or quote or whatever from your faith that you would wish to share before we conclude?
As the final words to close it. Yes.
Okay. Final words I will say is smile. Smile says it all. Smile says, how are you? Hello. I want to be your friend. Smile. Why all that? That's all okay. Smile. No, either you know the person or you don't know the person, give it a smile. He's looking at you, give him a smile. Okay. And also selfless service. Please do anything, don't expect returns. It will disappoint you if you expect returns. And stay away from ego. It's not easy, but you can do it. I mean, you cannot do it 10, do it 9, do it 8, but work towards. Okay. So that's my final lesson. Be nice to people. Be nice to people. Make friends with everybody. And never bring religion between you and the other person. Don't ever do that. Let it be anything. Let it be. If he believes in that in his own way, let it be. If God wants him to come back, God has got ways to do it. So you don't be the smart person trying to force that person. Never use force. Never use force. Use with love, compassion. Okay? Truthful living. Honest living. I've been with the council for 40 years. I worked for council for 40 years. I'm in the internal audit. I've been offered corruption left and right. I've never taken a single cent because of religion. Because I paid. Because religion says truthful living, honest living. You take corruption, you pay for it. Because the money belongs to the people. It doesn't belong to the person who is giving you. It belongs to the people. If you take, then you're gone. So I've been into that line. I've also been threatened. People want to kill me. All those things. Well, I'm a warrior. So I keep the strength there. I always tell myself I'm a warrior. I'm not scared. But of course, I be careful. So peace. Be nice to people. Smile with everyone, and try to stay away from ego and animosity. Thank you.
No, yes,
Beautiful.
I feel like I'm gonna go back home and do some self-improvement. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was a wonderful session. And this has been another episode of
The People of Penang Podcast.